Let's talk about what's happening around you right now. There's a shift in the air, and it's directly connected to your journey. The focus is turning toward the one who caused you pain. They are in a season of stark confrontation not with you, but with themselves. A deep, rattling discomfort has taken hold. Sleep escapes them, and quiet moments are filled with the uninvited replay of their own choices. The universal law of consequence is in motion. The weight of their actions is finally settling in. They are being forced to look at the real cost of how they treated you, and to sit with the undeniable fact that you were worth so much more. This is happening because your silence has become loud. Your absence speaks volumes. From where they stand now, they can see the silhouette of the person you've become, and it completely reshapes their understanding of the past. You are not the chapter they closed. You are the whole new book they weren't ready to read. They witness the dignity in your distance and the strength in your stillness. The peace you've cultivated for yourself now highlights the turmoil they carry. This is the natural result of true healing. Your growth becomes a mirror, and what it shows them is both beautiful and devastating. They are facing the permanent reality of what they let go. So, what exactly do they see? They see proof that life continued powerfully without them. They notice you no longer expend your precious energy on what drains you. You've mastered the graceful act of release, leaving behind situations and conversations that don't serve your spirit. Most importantly, they see that you've built an unshakable core. You don't sway or shrink to make others comfortable. You stand solid in your truth, which means your happiness and security are now your own creation, not something anyone else can give or take away. This is your ultimate freedom. This message is simply a confirmation to trust the path you're on. Your transformation is complete, and it needs no audience, especially not theirs, to be valid. Keep building your life on this solid ground. You've already won. Look at the quiet strength you carry now. Your posture is different. It speaks of an inner confidence that has settled into your bones. You speak with a calm certainty that doesn't need to raise its voice. People sense your stability. Respect finds you naturally. This isn't pride, it is the direct result of a soul who has remembered its own value and decided, once and for all, to honor it. You have become like the woman described in ancient wisdom, wrapped in strength and grace, facing the future not with fear, but with a quiet, assured peace. This change in you is not subtle. It radiates, creating ripples that reach further than you know. And the one from your past is feeling those ripples. Your evolution acts like a mirror held up to their life, and the reflection is unsettling for them. In your light, they are forced to see their own shadows, the times they chose the easy path over the right one, moments of silence when courage was needed, and when selfishness was chosen over love. This confrontation is internal, and it is generating a profound anxiety within them. Why? Because with every day that you grow more rooted in your new peace, the distance between the person you've become and the person they remain grows wider. They can feel that gap, and it feels like a door shutting. This leads them to a place of raw, unfamiliar panic. It's a deep fear that they have permanently lost something rare. They are haunted by the realization that they had a genuine connection and failed to protect it. Their mind is now a gallery of every misstep. When they dismissed your feelings, when they withdrew instead of showing up, when they took your loyalty for granted. Each memory returns with sharp regret. And here is the crucial, added insight. This process is actually a gift for them if they choose to receive it. This discomfort is the catalyst for their own potential growth. It's the universe prompting them to finally look inward and evolve. Meanwhile, for you, this knowledge is simply a validation. It confirms that your path of healing was the right one, not because it affects them, but because it has brought you to a place of such wholeness that your very presence teaches a lesson without you saying a word. Your peace is now complete, independent of their realization. You have not just moved on, you have moved upward, to a plane where the past simply cannot follow. This is happening for one simple, undeniable reason: there is no substitute for you. While you found your strength in healing, they are now encountering their own breaking point, a necessary confrontation not with you, but with their own spirit. True growth often begins with this kind of uncomfortable awakening. They are being opened by regret, forced to look directly at the precious thing they held and let slip through their fingers. This is far beyond simple guilt. This is a profound reckoning that disrupts their peace and refuses to be silenced. It's the kind of deep-seated realization that demands change, because the person they see in the mirror can no longer coexist with their past choices. They have attempted every escape. New faces, busy schedules, empty comforts, all tried and found worthless. The silence you left behind is more powerful than any noise they can make to fill it. You were not a placeholder, you were a true match for their soul. And in their core, they know this. They are remembering what made you irreplaceable: your genuine nature, your steady spirit, your heart that loved without condition or manipulation. You are a rare find, and your absence has become the teacher they cannot ignore. They are now revisiting every grace they underestimated: your patient love during their unloving moments, your faith in them when they showed you their flaws, your forgiveness that offered a bridge they repeatedly chose not to cross. That gift of unconditional grace has been withdrawn, and only now do they comprehend its immense value. But here is the essential truth, and the real purpose of this message: this entire process is for them. Their awakening is their journey. Your journey reached its most important milestone the moment you chose your own worth and built a life of peace upon it. So stand solid in the truth of who you are now. This was never about their return. It is about your permanent arrival into a life where you are whole, complete, and free, no longer waiting for anyone else's realization to validate your transformation. You have already crossed the finish line. Their lesson is just beginning, but yours has already shaped a future bright with your own light. Keep walking in it. This is your commitment to never again make yourself small for another person's convenience. This is your deep trust that a greater plan is unfolding, with perfect timing you don't have to force. You are the living proof of a beautiful promise, that new life can spring up in the most difficult places. Where you once felt lost and broken, you have become a source of strength and renewal. Your very existence is now a testament to resilience, and yes, they are witnessing it. But this is the sacred distinction that heaven underscores: you did not transform for an audience. Your healing was not a performance. You did not reclaim your light to cast a shadow on them. You did this profound, difficult work for you, for your own peace, your own future, your own freedom. And that is the very reason it holds such undeniable power. Your growth is authentic. It was earned through real tears, true surrender, and the daily choice to move forward even when the past whispered for you to return. Now, because of this pure and solid energy you embody, a shift is occurring. The angels indicate this person is gathering the courage to truly step forward. They are beginning to comprehend that you are worth the risk of real change, worth the vulnerability they once feared. They are learning a difficult lesson: the person you are now cannot be reached with half-hearted effort. To even speak your language, they must first rise to meet the clarity and self-respect you now live in. But here is the non-negotiable truth, and you must hold this at your core: your path is no longer dependent on their choice. Your mission is to continue rising, regardless. You must continue to honor the sacred boundaries you have built, those fences around your heart, your energy, and your hard-won peace. Remember why you built them. You were not brought this far, through fire and faith, only to accept scraps of affection. You were not refined and renewed just to re-enter situations that once dimmed your light. You raised your standards for a purpose. Do not lower them simply because someone finally notices the bar. A great promise stands. There is a plan for your life, one of wholeness and peace. That plan is built upon the person you have become. So stand firm in her. Your story is no longer about what was lost, but about the unshakable future you are now walking into, step by steady step. Keep going. This promise of a hopeful future still stands. It is unbroken. God's design for your life has not been altered because someone is finally feeling remorse. His timing does not adjust itself to another person's readiness. You are being guided by a perfect, divine schedule. Everything meant for you, including reconciliation, if it is genuinely part of your highest good, will arrive precisely when it is meant to, not a moment sooner or later. Your task is simple: trust the process. If their transformation is real, life will show you. Not with words, but with proof. Look for change that lasts for seasons, not days. Look for promises that are fulfilled with quiet, consistent action. Look for respect that is lived, not just spoken. The evidence will be clear and undeniable. Until then, your instructions are clear and non-negotiable. You must keep moving forward on your own path. Do not stop your journey to wait for someone else to begin theirs. Do not turn down your light so others can feel more comfortable in their dimness. Do not bend the strong standards you've built just because someone else feels the pressure of them now. Your only assignment is to become more fully you. Tend to the parts of your heart that still need healing. Let go of the old habits that once kept you small. Protect the peace you've carefully built. Guard the boundaries that keep your spirit safe. Choose yourself now with the same dedication you once used to choose someone who did not know how to choose you back. In doing this, you are giving the entire situation its greatest gift. Your every step forward acts as a signal. Every boundary you hold teaches people how to be in your life or shows them they cannot be. Every time you pick peace over drama, truth over comfort, and clarity over confusion, you set a new standard. This isn't harsh, it is holy. This is what it looks like when you stop leaving yourself behind to make room for those who refuse to meet you halfway. Your journey has become a mirror for everyone connected to you. The anxiety they feel is not a punishment you caused, it is a necessary awakening. The panic they experience is not yours to calm. It is the natural result of taking love for granted. The regret they carry is not yours to dismiss, it is theirs to learn from. Your path, like the dawn, grows brighter with every step. You are walking into the full light of day. Anyone who wishes to join you there must first be willing to face their own shadows, do their own work, and rise to meet the radiant peace you now stand in. Keep walking. The light is yours. Remember this above all else. Your peace is a sacred space, earned through a battle you fought alone. No one holds a claim to it. The beautiful life you are building is yours to enjoy. You are not required to offer anyone a ticket to witness it. You owe no one the gift of your doubt when their history has shown you exactly how they handle the gift of your heart. What you do owe Eto, the woman you were, the woman you are, and the woman you are becoming, just this: a fierce guardianship of your serenity, a sacred respect for your own limits, a deep faith in a timing wiser than your own, and a steadfast vow to never again permit any person or situation to dim the light you worked so hard to reclaim. If this person ever arrives at your door, transformed and ready, you will know. Divine wisdom will grant you the clarity to see the truth of their change, and the strength to decide if that truth deserves a place in your future, or if its only purpose was to be a lesson forever etched in your past. But until that moment of crystal-clear certainty arrives, until your spirit rests in a quiet, unmoving peace about the matter, you do not look back. You continue your ascent. You move forward, trusting completely that every detail is seen, every wound acknowledged, and every triumph celebrated by a love far greater than any human heart could offer. Your evolution is now a non-negotiable fact. Your healing is an unassailable truth. Your peace is the unshakable ground upon which you stand. This is the foundation of your new existence. Let nothing disturb it, not their regret, not their urgency, not even a love that finally arrives, pleading for entry on bended knee. Trust the journey. It is yours. Let go, and have faith in the schedule of the universe. What belongs in your future is already drawing near. Anything that does not serve your highest good is being compassionately guided away. Even if this process feels painful now, see it as a sacred clearing. Divine Creator, I place this cherished soul into your loving hands. You witness their entire journey. You have seen each silent struggle, every hidden ache, and each courageous decision to rise when staying down would have been simpler. We give thanks for the magnificent renewal you have crafted within them, for the resilience born from hardship, and the calm you have anchored in their spirit. Now, we seek your ultimate wisdom and shelter for their heart. Should this individual from their past hold a place in the holy blueprint for their life ahead, we ask you to orchestrate that meeting. Work within both spirits. Instill a meaningful awakening that fosters growth, mend what is broken to allow for unity, and align their paths in a way that fulfills your glorious intention. However, if this connection's purpose was solely to impart its wisdom, a season that revealed to them their own power, value, and depth, then we pray for the gentle courage to release it with quiet acceptance. Firmly close passages to yesterday, and illuminate the road toward their true calling. May they never compromise for anything less than the profound and purposeful love you have destined for them. Envelop them in your comfort. Strengthen their resolve. Heighten their intuition. And unfailingly guide them upward into the brilliant, whole being you designed from the start. We claim this truth and this peace for them now. Amen.